Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Be Better podcast. I'm Dr. Perkins, your host. Today's episode is called Be Better with New Rules Part 2. I utilized the New Rules series to vent, to get things off my shoulders so I can feel better about society. As all of you know, we're going through a lot in the world, and sometimes me, as an optimist, as a positive person, I also get caught up in my shield, my positive and optimistic shield being damaged. And so, again, I utilize the New Rules series to do a brain dump of sorts in hopes that people see why myself and others are frustrated. And if you are doing some of these things that you say, I hear you. I'm going to stop doing it and I'm going to push myself to be better. So that's why it might be a little edgy today, might be a little tough lovish, but that's the goal behind the New Rule series. So, new rule number one, new rule, motorcyclist. When you stop at a stoplight, realize it's a public space, there's other people around. Turn your music down. No one wants to hear your popcorn music. Your motorcycle engine is already loud enough, causing a lot of noise next to us. So please be self aware. New rule, cars at gas stations. Again, you're in a public space. When you open the door to pump gas, turn your music down along the same lines as the motorcyclist. We don't want you to be that guy, that girl blasting their music in a public place where it's inappropriate. Be self aware. New rule, girls, women, stop saying, I want a tall guy. Tall guys know you want them, so they treat you like jerks. There's a lot of great 5'6", 5'7", 5'8", 5'9" guys who will love you up and down and treat you like a queen. See, the tall guys know everyone's searching for them, wanting them, so they're just going to treat you like crap, like I told you earlier. Where the shorter guys, and let me give you a definition of short. The actual definition of a short person is 5'5" or smaller. There's a lot of 5'6", 5'7", 5'8", like I mentioned before, 5'9" guys who will love you to death. And remember, ladies, laying down, we're all the same length. The guy can get to the goodies. So stop being so picky. You're missing out on a lot of great guys. New rule, tattoos are getting out of control. I'm talking about body tattoos. In the Bible, it clearly states that no man or woman should put images on their body. Now, if I were king for a day, I would allow small tattoos here and there. What we're talking about, or I'm talking about, is when you see people with tattoos all over their necks and their face, all over their arms, legs, body. We don't want to see all that. That's just ridiculousness. You look really bad. I'm the person out here telling you this. You don't look good. Get some goals flowing and going. Get things in front of you that are more positive. That body art all over you, not good, folks. And then why would you put a bumper sticker on a Ferrari? The bumper sticker being a tattoo, the Ferrari being the body. New rule, guys at bars. Guys, if you're sitting there and other guys are sitting around you, we don't want you to talk to us. The guys are there for the ladies. They're there to drink and eat a meal and watch the game on the tube. They're not there to talk to other guys. Don't be that guy who turns to another guy 3 or 4 feet away from them and starts talking. We don't want you to talk to us. We're there for the ladies, again, for the food, the drinks, and the atmosphere. New rule, what's killing people? Three things: ego, money, and power. Don't know why. Ego, money, and power. Folks, you don't have to have a cutthroat attitude to get ahead, to succeed. Everyone can win. If you have a strong body of work, if you're disciplined, have that will, if you're focused, you will advance in your career. You will advance in life. You will do great things. You don't have to bring other people down. Don't have that, I can only be the only victor out there. Everyone can be a victor. Just relax with that and do your positive thing. New rule, long lines. Where am I starting to see long lines? At pharmacies. If you go to CVS Pharmacy, Target, Walgreens, Walmart, and the like, the pharmacy lines are wrapping around aisles. I wonder why. Where else do you see long lines? I see long lines at McDonald's, Burger King, In-N-Out Burger, Starbucks, Dutch Brothers, and the like. Folks, those things go hand in hand. You eat bad, you're going to be taking pills. Remember, as you get older, your metabolism slows down. It doesn't burn those calories as much, and your body struggles in repairing itself. So you have to watch what you eat. You should be out there moving that body, exercising somehow, some way that you're comfortable with. And then what you put in your body is very, very important. Those fruits, those vegetables, a lot of water, getting that sleep is going to help you, and help you. So be careful with all that. Where I don't see long lines, folks, I don't see long lines at the gym. I don't see long lines at the libraries. Why is that? We should be, again, taking care of our body and our mind. And those are two great places to have long lines, the gymnasiums and the libraries. New rule: if you go during a busy lunch and there's 5,000 people in line, don't be that guy, that girl that orders 25 smoothies, 25 salads, and 25 desserts. Come on, that's not the time and the place. Pre-order that the morning of or the day before. Don't be that person that holds up the line because you want to be selfish. Remember, when there's a long line, it's a public place and you have to be self-aware. It's not all about you. New rule: stop comparing. Just stop it. Just stop it. You do you. You have nothing to prove to any other person. Make your journey strong. Have your goals set and strive towards them. You don't have to compare. All of us have strengths, all of us have weaknesses. Sometimes we're ahead, sometimes we're not. But you don't have to compare yourself. You just don't. And be aware of these public marketing scams out there on social media, on television, making you feel less than, or you have the lack of this, the lack of that. That's all marketing. And it's all created to make you think you don't have enough going on in life. You know if you're behind or if you're ahead. New rule: companies, stop being knuckleheads and post the salaries for your job openings. What is this slickness all about? Some states have gone to where it's mandatory, it's a law that you have to post the salary or salary range. Just why do you need a law of a common sense thing to attract people to say, hey, here's the job title, here's the job description, and here's what we're offering, or here's the salary range? Just be a great company with common sense. Invest in people. Don't be slick about things because it takes a long, long time to fill out those electronic applications, attach the documents, and then go through the interview process. We don't want to get through all of that, meaning the people, and then you offer us a shitty salary. Come on, let's be real. Stop being slick. Invest in people. Do the right thing. New rule: CRT, critical race theory, is not, folks, not being taught in pre-kindergarten through 12th. How do I know? I'm a former superintendent. I'm a former district director. I'm a former school principal. I'm a former school teacher. Currently, I'm in my 14th year as an assistant professor for Northern Arizona University. So, from my experience and from my knowledge, I know for a fact, knowledge of the curriculum, that critical race theory has never, ever been taught in a pre-K through 12th grade system. Where it's being taught is in law classes at the university level to law students. This is the definition of critical race theory. Critical race theory is the review of laws that are conduits for racial inequality. Again, the review of laws that are conduits for racial inequality. That's all it is. You don't see the review of laws in pre-K through 12. You just don't. So all these politicians, vote them out because they're lying to you and they're just trying to misguide you to get a vote. Shame on them. Our politicians are just pitiful people. They're patting their pockets. They're working for lobbyists. They're not working anymore for the people. So if they lie to you, get them the hell out. New rule: call back people. When you say you're going to call them back, call them back. I don't understand these people these days that are, oh, I'll call you back in 10 minutes or I'll call you back Saturday, and they don't. That to me is the ultimate disrespect. Invest in other people. Don't lie to other people. Be a good person. Be better. Call people back. New rule: Walmart. We love, 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 love your low prices on your toiletries, your clothing, and other household items we can buy from you. And we even love it when we get to the cashier, how they love us up and tell us, thank you for coming. We appreciate you. Come back soon. But what we don't like is when you try to exit the building, now there's someone there grabbing your receipt and comparing it to the items in your cart. That just tells me you don't trust me. I'm stealing something. Walmart, no, you have 5,000 security cameras. You will catch us if we're stealing. Or the cashier will yell out, this person is stealing something. Security, help. Stop it. You're the only chain that does this, the only retailer that does this. You don't see other stores checking receipts at the door. Come on, man. That's ridiculous. New rule. When I eat at a restaurant, I'm already overpaying for the food and the drinks and the ambiance. So when I ask for a to-go box, don't just plop a to-go box next to me. Take the to-go box, take my plate, and dump it in the to-go box for me, like they used to do old school style. I don't know what's up with these restaurants now. They don't go the extra mile or just do the normal thing and just put your leftover food in the to-go container for you. What's up with that? If you really are providing customer service, one, you would do that. Two, you know it brings maybe that tip a little bit higher for your server. So just do the right thing, provide that customer service restaurants, and fill up those to-go boxes for the consumer. New rule, and this comes from, I'm going to grab this little sticky here. Comes from a couple of our my viewers here. Kathy from Washington State says, can a new rule on your show be people being self-aware? I've been kind of preaching that along this episode of just being self-aware, especially in public spaces. And she gives an example of when she was in a grocery store, where she just entered a grocery store, how two women stopped to talk with their carts, but they were blocking the entrance, which was also an exit. And they didn't know. And there was about 10 carts behind them, and people got upset. And when they finally figured out what they were doing, they did move, they apologized, but that initial self-awareness is what we're talking about in public areas. Being self-aware of others and moving off to the side and speaking. So thank you, Kathy, for that. Jeff from Oklahoma, can a new rule be do not go slow in the fast lane? And I commend you, Jeff. I hail you, Jeff, for that because I see that all the time. The leftmost lane on a freeway is for cars speeding or passing. There's no need for people to be going slow in that lane. That's why you have the middle lane or the far right lane. Now, I've asked a couple people over the years, why did they go slow in the fast lane? And their answers were the same. I'm going fast enough. No one needs to speed beyond my speed. My question to them was, who the hell are you? Are you Adolf Hitler? You dictate the situation, you control it. Move your asses over and let cars go by. If they want to speed and get caught and cause trouble, that's on them. So thank you to Kathy from Washington and Jeff from Oklahoma. I'm always grateful for any inputs. Please send in comments anytime. Remember, folks, how you do anything is how you do everything. Always push yourselves every day, week, month, year to be better. And these are simple things to do. It won't cost you any money. You can just be better by opening a door for someone, letting someone go before you in a line, saying, please, thank you, yes, ma'am, yes, sir. Helping the younger generation, and the list goes on how you can do a lot of be better free things. It won't cost you a dime. Thank you, as always, for listening. I'm everywhere as far as the podcast platforms on Apple, Google, Spotify, Podvine, and so forth and so on. Dr. Anthony J. Perkins, Be Better Podcast. It's a hand with a little golden ring around it. That's my image picture. And then I'm all over the social media platforms. I have my own YouTube channel, Dr. Anthony J. Perkins, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. Missing one more. I know I am. TikTok. There you go. So please search for my content. If you like it, share with others. I'm just trying to push the world to be better. Thank you for letting me vent today. It's more on the tough love, edgy side of my content. But sometimes people need to hear these things and they may say, oh, I'm doing that. Let me stop doing that to push myself to be better. I will talk to you soon.